6 to 9, you're about to have a really good time, and it's sure to make you smile. On the bus, in the car, on the AirPods without wires. Rank it up on the workshop, it's the Bad and Liam podcast. Bad and Liam podcast.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, real fun one today. We play a little game with Pokémon cards involving one that Ben was very interested in.
Yep.
Called Flip and Rip. We also spoke about strict mums. And if you're into murder, then check out the other podcast we did today with the woman who spoke with Jeffrey Dahmer face-to-face. Nancy Glass was her name. Really lovely lady.
Yeah, she was good, and this probably doesn't interest you, podcaster, but from someone who's doing the interview, I thought her answers were really succinct.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't ramble. Some people ramble, but she didn't do that.
She was, yeah, you could tell she was a pro. Yeah. That's for sure.
What's the name of the podcast?
I went with, as in today?
Yeah.
I actually, probably something about getting up on that dragon booty.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dragon booty? Should I just call it dragon booty?
Call it dragon booty.
Dragon booty is the name of today's pod.
Although I do wish in hindsight I said dragon wagon.
Dragon wagon or donkey. You'll see what we mean later.
Yeah.
Enjoy. A Texas mum is going viral, Ben, for saying how evil Hocus Pocus 2 is.
It grieves me, the thought of exposing our kids to darkness. The whole movie is based on witches harvesting children. I believe whatever comes in our TV screens, they become manifested in real life. They could be casting any type of spell that they want to. Anything could be coming through that TV screen.
Yeah, what a kook. I don't know. I don't think Sarah Jessica Parker and Hocus Pocus 2 is trying to manifest evil and, trying to...
It's a PG rated Disney movie.
Yeah, I don't think it's getting kids into witchcraft. But this woman's pretty serious about it. She's lobbying against Hocus Pocus 2.
She's genuinely crying. She's so upset by the movie, she's crying.
What do we do this morning? Strict mums.
Yeah.
What was banned in your house? 13, 24, 10? I think my mum was... Well, I had a cool mum, for sure, but she was strict in the sense that she didn't let me watch Pokemon.
Yep.
Or
Simpsons.
Or Digimon.
Yep.
Other kids were into that, but she said, it's a bit violent.
Yeah.
So I was there with my Beyblades whilst everyone else was playing Pokemon.
Was it because, Beyblades was as violent as Pokemon and Digimon?
I suppose Beyblades, it's violent gestures, isn't it? You're trying to knock the other Beyblade out, but at the end of the day, it's not a living thing.
Yeah.
It's just, but I needed some form of rough and tough.
Yeah.
A young kid want to smack into stuff.
Yeah, in my household, there was nothing that I could remember that was banned. Like, I was a pretty free-range kid.
Yeah. Well, I also think, Mum's a nurse, and she didn't like and I'm a bit uncoordinated, so she didn't like the idea of me, skateboarding and doing that. So I was never really you were like a Simpsons watching skate park kid.
Yep.
Whereas I would, just be at home watching VeggieTales. I'm obviously joking. No, we didn't watch
All right,
that.
well, look, if you're a bit more like Liam this morning, you grew up in a strict household, we'd love for you to give us a buzz, 13 24 10. What was banned in your house?
I remember there was a kid at school who couldn't watch Harry Potter.
Really?
They said it was same deal, witchcraft. And I was like, why? It's Harry Potter. Like, everyone's seen Harry Potter.
Rachel joins us now in Murray Bridge. Good morning, Rach. What was banned in your house?
So bikes were banned in my house.
Like a push bike?
Yes.
Why?
Because I kept falling off my bike.
Get some training wheels.
That's all part of being a kid,
That's how you learn.
So you were never allowed a push bike in your house growing up?
Yeah, so I had it till I was about probably 8.
Yeah.
And then I kept falling off, so my mum took the bike and off it went, and I've never had a bike since.
That's how you learn.
I like the idea, Rachel, of your parents going to sleep and you sneak into the front room, you turn SBS on so you can watch the Tour de France.
One day.
Emily from Clarendon. You had a bit of a strict mum, did you?
Yes, hello, Ben and Liam. I have 2 scenarios, actually.
Okay.
So the first one is I'm 21 and I've been with my partner for 2 years and we're still not allowed to sleep over at my house.
Okay.
That blows me away.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, 21, you probably should be allowed to. I mean, it's above every type of legal age.
Yeah, exactly. And number 2 is when we were in high school, we watched Simpsons for educational purposes and we weren't allowed to watch it. We had to sit outside and go to the library.
No, that's so cringy.
I can't believe your school wanted to watch Simpsons for education purposes.
Yeah, what were they? Which episode?
Oh, it was in religion.
Why?
I suppose there's a
Reverend Lovejoy.
That guy.
Yeah.
See, I'm so behind on the references. I'm like you, mate. I'm like, I'd love to be chopping it up and talking about the Simpsons right now, but I don't know. I don't know what that guy's called. Adam, in Durden Court, you had a strict mum. What was banned in your house?
Good morning, how are we?
Very good, Adam.
Yes, my old man was very religious and strict, and I wasn't allowed to listen to Oasis.
Oasis?
Yeah, I tried to get
Completely drowned Adam out with the Oasis. Yeah, sorry, mate. We're listening to Oasis. We don't have time to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, a bit of a bad phone on that, Adam, but yeah, Oasis is pretty rough.
Especially because I'm like, that's not devil-raising music,
No.
is it? So Oasis are pretty chillaxed. I mean, they're pretty rock and roll back in the day, for sure. But, yeah, I don't get that one. Rhiannon in Henley Beach, strict mums, what was banned in your house?
So this basically applied during the school holidays, but Mum basically had a rule that if you had fun today, you weren't allowed to have fun tomorrow.
What do you mean?
If you went out with your friends, like, too bad, you weren't allowed to go out the next day, even if it was something important. Like, no, you had fun yesterday. You've done your school holiday fun.
Wow.
That is nuts. I like that. That's just a whole nother level. Most parents is like, hey, get your work done, have fun, just enjoy life. If you've had fun today, you cannot have fun tomorrow. Because, that's how the real world
I love
works.
my mum dearly. I love my mum dearly, but oh my goodness, it's a joke now, but when you were like 13, 14, it wasn't so much
Does
fun.
she, in hindsight, regret that, or does she stand by it?
It's more of a joke. I think she kind of regrets it now, but it's more of just like a family joke now. So we now make fun of her because of it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, what was like a not fun day? Like if you've had your fun day, you've gone out, you've gone to the park at school holidays, there's no homework to do. What's a not fun day look like? Do you just sit in a room without windows eating rice or something?
Not that bad, but it was kind of like, if you had fun yesterday, all right, today's the day to clean out the bedroom.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, Mum.
That's a tough one to beat. Let's go one more. Georgie in Athelston, what was banned in your house?
Oh, hi, Ben and Liam. Oh, I've got you on my radio. I had jeans banned in my house. I wasn't allowed to wear jeans because my parents felt it just wasn't dressed enough, so you don't go anywhere in jeans.
So you just had a flat rule, no jeans allowed in the house?
No jeans. We'd have to go to our school socials, our Year 8 social, wearing tailored outfits that my nana made in Carson and have the flowers.
I also love how, if obviously jeans are too comfortable and considered homewear, then trackies aren't getting a run. So you get home after a long day and put your jeans on so you can relax.
Do you own a pair now?
Oh, yes, I'm always in jeans now.
Wow, that's the devil's work.
The devil's pants.
You're butting those jeans. Huh? Only the devil would approve of that.
Whatif.com is all about helping Aussies make the most out of every trip. Book a hotel, flight, surfboard and snorkel all before you can say brekkie buffet. Jump online or on the What If app and get started. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Yeah, just for getting on air for this one, you are in the draw to win $10,000. I'm assuming that's the carrot that was dangled that drew you in, Nell from Somerton Park. Is that right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you've never actually been on the station before.
No, never.
Mel, that makes you a Nova Virgin.
Nova Virgin. Calling for the very first time.
Is it how you would imagine it for your first time?
Probably not. I'm a lesbian, so not with two guys, but that's okay.
Fair enough, Mel.
All right, Mel, great start. Let's see if you can nail 5 questions in a row.
Audi is bringing back 70s-style Tupperware containers. What is Tupperware made of?
Plastic?
Yeah, plastic. Should we be bringing back more of that stuff? I don't know. A dad in the US is under fire for crowd surfing his baby to see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You should see the video. He's literally just sending his baby
Wild.
out.
It's like a newborn as well. Like, it looks like tiny.
Fresh baby. Yeah, you'd want to hope no one drops it.
Yeah.
What does WWE stand for?
World Wrestling Entertainment.
She's got it.
We've got a Ric Flair fan on our hands.
Woo!
Woo!
Vin Diesel has taken out the crown as hottest baldy man in the world. How many Fast and Furious films have there been? 8, 9 or 10?
Oh, God. 8?
No. You wouldn't believe it. They've done another one where they go to space. It's ridiculous. Surely they're going for double digits, right? Is there any word on Fast and Furious 10?
Yeah, they're currently they're making it, yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, look, if Mel said 10 or 9, I would have accepted it because they've made 9, but they're currently making 10.
Fair enough. Okay, let's move on to Queen in Parkside. Good morning.
Good morning, boys.
Meghan Markle has hit out at TV shows like Scrubs and How I Met Your Mother for how they depict women. Can you name one of the main 5 characters in How I Met Your Mother?
Barney.
Sorry?
Barney.
Yep, easy enough. The original Blink-182 lineup have reformed. How exciting is this? They're actually coming to Australia. Not only Australia, they're coming to Adelaide next year.
Have you seen them before?
I've seen them. I saw them at Soundwave 2013 without Travis Barker on the kit, but probably one of the better sets I've ever seen. I can remember standing there in Bonython Park, and then as soon as they started, I think they started playing Damn It or something, and then literally my feet got picked up off the ground and I was moved from I was pinned with my chest and back and moved at least 10, 20 people forward because there was such a rush of people pushing towards the stage.
Was that the last time they played in Adelaide?
That would have been, yeah, 2013, and that wasn't even the original lineup.
So is Travis Barker back on the kit now?
Yeah, because he doesn't fly, that's the thing. So maybe they're kayaking.
So he didn't come because he didn't fly?
Because he was in a plane crash, yeah.
So now will he come via boat or something?
Don't know. I'm not on the inner word in Blink's travel schedule.
Right.
But Quinn, are you excited about that?
I am. Right. I'll get tickets as soon as I come out.
Oh, absolutely. Same. Well, look, this will be pretty easy for you then. Can you finish these lyrics?
We started making out, and she took off my pants, but then I turned on the TV, and that's about the time she walked away from me.
No, I can't.
Big fan, are you? Oh, can't wait to get my tickets. Oh, jeez. I wouldn't want to go with you, Quinn. You wouldn't know the words. We wouldn't be able to sing together. All right, let's see if Jess can finish the lyrics.
We started making out, and she took off my pants, but then I turned on the TV, and that's about the time she walked away from me.
Something about 23?
No.
I mean, it is, but we can't give it to you. I mean, come on, get excited, guys. Blink are coming to town. Finish the lyrics.
We started making out, and she took off my pants, but then I turned on the TV, and that's about the time she walked away from me.
Nobody likes you when you're 23?
Yes.
Well done, Sean. Liam and I were both looking at each other because I hit play on the song. We never said your name. So
we were just hoping you would vibe out that it was you.
Really hoping that you would just vibe out.
There's probably 6 people on the phone then going nobody likes you when you're 23. But yeah, Sean, it was you. You are in the door to win $10,000. You could be getting a call back from Kate and Joel at 5 p.m. today.
You also get to choose the next song we play. So would you like to hear Liam's song this morning?
Hopefully Mika comes to town soon, am I right? Or would you like to hear Ben's song? Such a good song, taking you right back to Shrek 2.
I'll have to go Ben's song.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
How good is that? Counting Crows, Accidentally in Love, better known as the song from Shrek 2.
Yeah, you're on over with Ben and Liam. Refresh me, what happened in Shrek 2?
So Shrek 2 was the one where they get home from the honeymoon, because that's how the first one ends.
Yeah, because I've seen the first one the most.
And then they get the letter from Fiona's parents, who are like the king and queen.
Yeah.
And they want to meet this man that she's just married.
It was around the time of Meet the Fockers, Meet the Parents.
Yep.
So they were probably getting in on that a little bit.
And they don't know that Shrek's an ogre. They don't know that that she's an ogre.
How awkward.
They're trying to cover it up. Donkey becomes that beautiful stallion.
Oh, yeah, Donkey gets hot.
The kind of whole message at the end of it is it's okay to be who you are, and they choose to be ogres.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then Puss in Boots comes in number 3.
Yep. And then end of number 2, I believe, because Donkey meets the dragon, and that's when you see the little dragon donkey babies.
Oh, no, they met in the first one, remember? Because that's where Fiona was being kept in the castle.
Oh, so they've got kids at the end of number 1?
No,
maybe
they
2?
sort of there was a love story there, like a sort of a side story.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to think how it happened, but obviously Donkey got up on that dragon at some point.
That dragon booty.
I don't know what happened, and I'm glad it was a deleted scene, I must admit. But then we ended up with the dragon donkey babies, which is the first and only time it's been seen in cinema.
Yeah. And that's our recap of Shrek 2.
P to the O to the D to the cast.
Ben, you're a big fan of the Pokémon franchise.
Yeah, always have been, Liam. Recently, though, my love of Pokemon has been reignited. I don't care to mention how much I've spent in the last kind of month or so.
Ballpark, what have we sort of spent?
Oh, it's in the hundreds. In the hundreds. And I've got
I think you're saying that because it's actually in the thousands.
Nah, it's not in the thousands yet, but I've got a few key purchases lined up.
Whoa.
That are going to be a silly amount.
Well, I understand, Ben, that you have had your eye on a Genghis Khan. Is it a Genghis Khan?
You mean Kangas Khan?
Kangas Khan. Yeah, sorry, not the Mongol Empire. No, this is like a hieroglyphic kangaroo dinosaur.
Yeah, it's kind of like a kangaroo card.
Yeah. Would this be said card?
Yeah. How did you get that?
Well, I heard you talking a lot about this.
Can I have a look at it?
You can look, but you can't touch. Okay, this is.
How do I know it's real?
Well, it is real. Have a look at that. That's,
okay.
That's good quality.
That's legit.
That's a P10. So
you mean PSA?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I got it on eBay. The guy said it was a good one. So like there's no scratches. This is from 1999.
Yeah.
So this is like one of those ones from those original packs, and I know you've wanted this specific card for your collection. There is a little space in your folder for it, right?
Yeah, there is. That's one of the last ones that I need, and that's from the Jungle Edition.
Yeah, he's been banging on about this Kangas, whatever it's called. So I thought I would buy it for you so we could play a little game.
It's a big guy.
Flip and rip, there's a massive nerd. Gonna break his nerdy heart. Flip and rip.
That's you.
It's called Flip and Rip.
Yeah, I gathered that from the intro.
Yeah, so basically, I got 2 cards in front of me. One is the card that you really want for your collection.
Kangas Khan, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Another one is this energy card.
That's a base set 2 water card.
I don't know what that means.
That's rubbish.
Okay. You actually gave it to me and you told me it was rare, but now I've done a little bit of research because I never played Pokemon when I was growing up. I understand this to be the most unvaluable possible card.
Yep.
I'm going to have both of them in my hand. I'll flip them around a few times, and one of them is being ripped. So
that's just cruel.
Either it's going to be the card that you need for your Pokemon card collection that you've been hunting for a long time, which I got from America on eBay, or it's just going to be this completely worthless card.
That's so cruel. That card, think about how many collectors in the world are going to be upset with you because that's such a waste.
Yeah.
That card's been around for almost 25 years. It's basically as old as you, and you're going to rip it.
Well, I might not rip it because I mean it's up to you to decide which one, right?
Oh, that's cruel.
Okay, so I'm going. Are you ready to play?
I guess. Do I have to play?
You got to play. Yeah, one of them's getting ripped. You've got to tell me either left or right.
Okay, so I want you to keep the card in your right hand.
The card in my right hand. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
You want me to keep the card in my right hand?
Okay, then go left.
Okay, well... Are you sure about that? What card am I keeping safe? Final answer, right or left?
No, go with my gut. I want you to keep the card in your right hand safe.
That card is safe. I am about to flip and possibly rip the card in my left hand.
That's so cruel.
So it's either going to be the what?
The Kangas Khan.
Or
the water card.
See, I don't even know what these cards are called. I just know one's valuable, one's not valuable. Okay. I'm flipping in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on! That's so cruel.
I'm ripping the Kangas Khan, which I bought on eBay. Oh, it's a pretty hard card, isn't it? It's pretty good stuff. So this is from 1999. Jeez, I actually can't rip it. It's the
You're mangling it.
Oh, gee whiz. I might have to get it from the side. Hey, it's not all bad, man. You get to keep the water
I
card.
don't want the water card.
You know, you never know when you never know when you need some energy water. That's what I've always said in a game of Pokemon.
Maybe try and rip that. See if it's more satisfying.
No, that was easy. See, that was set. See, that's a cheap card. That didn't cost me a thing. Easy to rip. I can rip that into many little pieces.
Liam, we got a mate of ours over in America at the moment, and he's going to Starbucks quite a bit, and you couldn't believe how badly they're pronouncing his name. Now, he hasn't got a hard-to-pronounce name. It's just Wade.
Wade's, there's only one way to do Wade, isn't it?
Yep.
It's just W-A-D-E, Wade.
Yep.
They got Wades over there, right?
Wade, yeah, but I think it's the Australian accent to the American person, and they're spelling it all sorts of wild ways, like White.
Why?
W-Y-A-T-T, White. Whiter? Y-I-D-A. Whitey with W-H-I-D-E. But look, I do empathise for the Starbucks employees a little bit here because working in radio, Liam, you and I are both dyslexic. I would say I'm probably a bit worse than you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the chink in Ben's armour is if a caller comes up and your name's either Kirsty or Christy.
Yeah, my brain can't process that.
And he always just says the one that it isn't.
Yep, 100%. And so I do tend to struggle sometimes with names. Like, I think the one that I always remember was Siobhan, and I called her Siobhan. Because it's spelled Siobhan.
We're moving to Siobhan. Very hard to sound cool when you say someone's name like that.
So Liam and I thought we could do a little experiment this morning. Let's all go to the coffee shop this morning. I got Liam making the coffees.
13 24 10. Give us a buzz if you've got a bit of a tricky name or it's spelt a little bit weird. Belle will put it up on the screen. We'll do your coffee order. And then
I have to give the coffee to the person and say their name.
Yeah, Ben will try and do it. All right, well, we're working away here. Got a short black.
Short black for Chrislyn.
Hello.
Hey, is it Chrislyn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. What do you normally get when people try and pronounce your name?
Crystalline.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, also, but yeah, Crystalline is. That's kind of like, it feels like two names put together, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm not having a go. I'm sure you're used to it.
Can I say, though, looking a little bit ahead, these are about to get much harder.
Got a macchiato.
Yep, macchiato for Bugja. Is it Bugja? Bajaya, sorry, mate. Bajaya's a cool name.
That's a curly one, though, isn't it? Bajaya.
It is.
Mate,
there's been a lot of incorrect names for me.
What do you normally get?
Buggaja, Bajaja.
Bajaja.
It's a cool name.
It's spelled B-U-G-E-J-A.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Maltese name with in the Arabic alphabet.
Right, okay. So, yeah. And obviously that is a sentence you're saying at least every 3 hours to someone.
Oh, surely. Stay away from Starbucks for sure, mate. Thank you very much, though.
Got an almond milk latte.
Almond milk latte for Vaisia.
That would be Viesha.
I'm sorry, Vanessa. Viesa. Yeah.
It's so hard, though.
Yeah,
it's so, where's that name from?
It's Polish.
Polish name. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you normally getting at a coffee shop when people are trying to call that one out?
They either don't pronounce it or they'll just say Visia.
Yeah.
Kind of like what just happened there.
Yeah.
Vanessa.
V. Why don't we call you V?
Yeah. That lady. Get coffee for that lady?
Well, look, everyone there is now in the draw for 10K a day.
That bit's done. Here's another one.
Hello.
Morning, Love Rat. How do you feel about, forbidden love?
I don't know. I kind of love it. I haven't
Wow.
got the most experience with it, but anything that's a bit forbidden or, you're two people that are trying to be together but can't love that.
Very Shakespearean.
Yes.
Well, it sounds Romeo and Juliet, but I think the reality is it's just annoying because you got to sneak around and you'd rather just, you'd rather it just be out there in the open, right? Well, Ali in Taparoo, she's got in touch, loverat@novafm.com.au. She needs some advice. She says she feels like she's been living a lie for 12 months now because she's in a secret relationship. She said, my parents are really conservative and religious. My partner comes from an Indian background and I know they wouldn't approve. and it would cause a massive rift in my family. I'm assuming for like religious reasons. She said, my boyfriend is amazing. I think he's the one, but it's something I'm keeping from my parents and even siblings. Only a few of my close friends know. It's starting to really impact my relationship. What should I do? I mean, yeah. Does she come? Well, no, hang on. This is the stuff that you said you loved. You love forbidden love.
No, I said poor girl.
Yeah.
Like that's a struggle. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know the situation myself, but it feels like you just want to. You know, if you can't be open and honest to your family, then who can you be?
You have to go about it in the right way. You can't just come out and go, nah, screw you guys. I'm going to be with this guy. You got to do it in a dignified way, especially if it's for religion reasons.
But is it the right way to hide it for 12 months and then be like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, is it better?
Well, it might come to an ultimatum where you have to choose between your family or the love of your life.
I can see why that's scary, though.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, it's not so much Romeo and well, it kind of is Romeo and Juliet in that way. The stakes are high. I have never hidden a relationship, but I have had a relationship hidden from me. My mum hid her relationship with her current boyfriend from us kids for a fair while.
Secret dad.
Yeah. Yes.
How long for?
Almost a year, but they were together for a few years before that, and then they broke up. And, it's the classic breakup of, you were too good for him anyway, and he was crap, and da-da-da-da-da. And so when they got back together, she hid it from us because she was a bit embarrassed.
Though, because people do that. A friend of mine as well, she's been on and off with a guy for 5-6 years. And she was talking the other day about how, there's a new man in her life. And then we're like, oh, who is it? And she was like, it's the guy. And I think,
you were all...
I think, well, we're like, oh, that's great, but it's over again. So
there you go.
It always seems to be the way. Abby, in the newsroom, do you know of anyone hiding a relationship? Are you hiding a relationship? I mean, we always say, you're single, but do you have a boyfriend on the go?
I used to. So I was on and off with my ex-boyfriend when I was living in Adelaide, but he was a lot older than me, and we were hopeless. Every 3 months we were breaking up and hating each other, so we used to hide it from everyone. I had a friend in a similar situation. She was Indian. Her family lived overseas. She was in a relationship with a guy. They were off and on. She ended up falling pregnant, so then she had to actually speak to them and say, this is what's happened. Luckily, it all ended well, and they were mortified. Her mum said, I feel horrible that you couldn't felt like you couldn't come and speak to me.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the perfect example here for Ali. I mean, maybe she should just come clean.
We've already got a few calls coming through for this one. Mandy in Elizabeth, are you hiding a relationship?
I was from my ex. And then we, for a couple of months, and then we found out that they used to work together.
Oh, yeah, right.
Weird one.
And so are you still with that person at the moment, or has that relationship ended as well?
Nope. 3 years later, here we are.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so just to get the story straight, Mandy, so you hid the relationship from your ex because the two guys worked together?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
What do they do
but
for a
at the time,
crust?
we didn't know that.
Yeah. You were just hiding them. Yeah, okay. And so do they get along now? Is it all okay?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, that's a shame.
Should have stayed hidden. Okay.
Printer's broken again. Probably Leonard's fault. Stealing my girlfriend and breaking the printer. Rachel in Hillcrest. Are you hiding one currently?
Yes, I am.
All right. How long for?
So we've been on and off for 6 years, but we've been hiding the relationship for 6 months.
Okay, so what's the reason for the hiding?
So my mum decided that she didn't like him and convinced my kids that he was a bad person. And she said to me in front of the kids, it's either him or us. You either cut him off or you have us in your life.
Whoa.
So you've chosen both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Are you going to hide it forever? Have you got a long game plan here?
I guess my mum is old, so, I figure that one day, I won't have to hide it anymore. Yeah.
Hell.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's a plan.
I think you've chosen the relationship over her just with that sentence.
Yeah, it's very interesting, Rachel.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose, it's a bit sad that, you might, if you want to get married someday, that might not be the case. Everyone's playing happy families.
Yeah, good news is you're in the draw for 10K a day.
There you go. It's pretty good. All worth it. Lisa joins us in Gawler. Are you hiding a relationship?
Lisa, you there? You got your radio up? All right, Lisa, we'll come back to you maybe. Charlie in Valley View, good morning.
Hey, guys.
Are you hiding a relationship? Go for it.
Yeah, so I actually was seeing someone, then about 2 months into seeing them, they actually went to jail. So my family members hadn't met them, so I kind of had to keep it on the down low for a little bit.
Yeah.
And he was in jail for 2 years, so I actually had to come clean.
So you
eventually.
So you were with this person for 2 months. They went to prison, and then you waited for them to get out?
Yes, I know. I sound a bit stupid.
So, I mean,
But no, we're still together, and we've been together for 5 years now. So
I mean, Charlie, I mean, it's sort of the question on everyone's lips, and you certainly don't have to answer it, but...
Are you going to ask what he was in for?
Yeah, I kind of want to. Am I allowed to?
2 years. Look it up.
Is that like a known thing? What, 2 years?
Okay, Charlie, what was it?
Yeah. Not good things, let's just say that.
Okay.
But did that make you change your mind at all after 6 months if he's in there for not good things, you know?
No, because what he did is not the person he is.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, well, I mean, good on you for saying through. And so was it a letter situation, or you were just there on the, visitation
Yeah, did you get conjugal visits?
Yeah, no, it was just like, it's not like the movies, you go in and it's just like you're sitting around a coffee table.
Yeah,
so it's
right.
not like the phone and you're touching your hand and like, please.
Do you get, let's not go too personal, do you get alone time with somebody when they're in prison?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
so
right.
Obviously, there's a lot of lust going on.
Yeah.
2 years.
Imagine when he gets out.
There's movies about that sort of stuff. Lisa joins us now from Gawler. Are you hiding a relationship?
I was.
Okay, what happened?
Back in about 2005, I was actually working with my now partner, and we were seeing each other but had to keep it a secret because we were both married at the time.
Ooh.
And then, as it turned out, we're now married, but there's more to it. Our exes ended up being together.
No!
Yeah.
No way!
Yes, so we,
wild.
It's a bit bizarre, but yeah, so we were sort of working together. We had to keep it confidential because of work, and we weren't supposed to be in a relationship while at work. So it was sort of a bit hard at the time. But that was back in 2005.
Do you guys, do you hang out now?
Yeah.
What's the go?
No.
How did that, so your ex and their ex, how did they end up together? How did they meet? Was it through you or?
No. My
Just coincidence.
husband's ex,
Yeah.
out of revenge, ended up hunting down my ex.
Oh my God.
And, it was a bit nasty there for a while.
Yeah.
But, hey, look, they're together. We don't really, we've got four. I've got 2 children. He's got 2 children. So we've got the 4 kids combined.
That's a big family.
So we're
That's so bizarre, isn't it? Like you were with someone and then you left and then the person... Oh, that's
also like a weird play from your ex-husband being like, oh, so I'm going to end up with that guy's wife. And you're like, doesn't really work though because, he already left her for your wife, didn't he? So you can't really win that one.
Yeah, very true.
Ben, we are joined now by our producer, Belle.
What's trending?
Trending all over the internet.
Twitter. Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Hey guys, well the top most rejected number plates in Australia have been revealed. These are the number plates that were requested and not allowed, and the ones that come through the most often.
Can I just say, I think that all personalised number plates shouldn't be allowed. I think they're super lame, and anyone with them is also lame.
Is hopefully Bell 01 is still allowed because that's your license
I think
plate.
you'll find it's Bell 11, but okay.
2 number ones.
Yeah, but mine's just my name. Anyway.
Why do you need your name in your car?
It was a gift from my boyfriend. For my
Lame.
Anyway, no, the most rejected ones. I'll just give you the top 3 here. We've got Hey Cop.
I love that. Just the idea of you going like, ew.
Number 2, we've got Gunner with no E, so Gunnr.
Very cool.
Yeah. And the last one, I Shank.
I shank.
I shank.
Fresh out of prison, you're on parole, you finally get your high performance holding back and you chuck I shank on the back of it.
I don't think you'd be cutting off I shank.
No, that's true.
Or is it Is Hank? Maybe it's a
Well, that's
maybe.
No, I'm just trying to say I'm Hank.
Yeah,
it's Hank. It's Hank's car.
And after 13 years, Carrie Bickmore has announced that she will be finishing up on the project.
Some news that I wanted to share tonight, that after 13 years at the project desk, I have made the tough decision to finish up hosting the show at the end of the year. It's been the hardest decision of my professional life to make this call, but it's time for a new challenge.
She hasn't said what she's doing next, but if you guys didn't know, she has been hosting it since 2009 when it started.
I don't think it'd be that hard to leave that show because no one watches it anymore.
Okay, rude.
I like Carrie though. I think she's
Carrie's
good.
great.
That's true. Though. I'm not watching it for Steve Price. If he starts,
I remember back in the day when it was called the 7 p.m. Project.
That's right.
That was when I actually was on my TV.
And it was so new, and everyone was like, "Whoa,
look
it's
at
not
it."
real news."
Yeah.
I remember
It's the news, but it's fun.
I did a segment on it many a year ago, and after the producer was like, "That was actually really good," and I was like, "Thank you. That felt good." He said, yeah, because we tried to get Fitzy, but he wasn't available. So then we tried to get Joel Creasy, and he wasn't available. And we tried Tommy Little, he was busy. Nick Cody, he was busy. I'm like, well, how far down this list am I? You don't have to tell me that everyone you wanted before you landed on me.
Weird though, because you haven't been back on.
Well, actually, I have. Ben and I did a 30-second thing at the German.
Oh, that's right.
We went to Harndorf, and we certainly weren't asked back after that one.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, okay, yeah, right. And finally, world's sexiest bald man for 2022 has been crowned. And after 2 years of being voted number one, Prince Will has lost his spot of number one to Vin Diesel.
You're going to be a great father, Brian, because I'll be there to kick your ass if you ain't.
Oh, I mean, that's how sad for Prince Will. He's also balding, right? Like, he's not even full bald yet. Like, I don't feel like he should even be in the category.
No, but I think if
he's
you
got bum fluff still.
Yeah, no, but I think if you are bald, like if you're balding, you're bald. You know what I mean?
Where's the line then?
The
Like,
line's
what if
when
you're
you-
receding?
The line is when you don't have hair up here. You know what I mean? Like, you can have hair on the edges, but if you don't, you're bald.
What if you have just like the crown bald spot?
You're balding.
Yeah, right.
I'd say,
Well,
yeah.
look, either way, I'm really happy for Vin Diesel.
I remember everything about my father. I remember everything about my father.
He's had so much dairy before that, he can hardly get his lines out in that movie.
Sexy.
Baby, come over here, baby. I'm a sexiest bald man. Oh, well, I remember everything about my father.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.